From YouTube, Hattori Hanzo said Elmao. From YouTube, at Droomcry said all hail the crab. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said, oh hey there. Welcome, starting in a minute.
Hello, testing. Okay, this is working. Alright, so welcome everybody. Welcome Hanzo, welcome Basina, how you doing? I hope you're still there. I don't know. Yeah, this is whatever this is. Let me just adjust that a bit. And using our precision instruments to calibrate the focus. Seems about fine. And yeah, so we're gonna continue building this weird thing. Did I didn't lose anything? Okay, everything still appears to be where I left it yesterday. Right. Instructions. Where are instructions? Yeah, we're probably going to start a bit faster than yesterday. We're not going to be... There's no unboxing involved this time around. We're going to jump straight into it. So we're building the real grade Astray red frame. Gundam Astray red frame. Real grade number 9. Why is this wet? Already questionable things have been happening. The instructions are wet. I do not know why. Alright. I should probably post links to this thing in places. Give me a second. Oh, I'm also on Twitch. I should probably put the Twitch link in places. Hold on. What am I doing? Why does it look so zoomed in? I think it was the same yesterday. I could be confusing myself. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna need... Well, we mostly nipped most of the parts. We are at the upper body. Don't. Oh, there it is. That was what we're missing. There we go. All hail the crab. Yes, indeed. Current step. That's not it. We're doing the upper body. We skip step 5 entirely. Going to step 6-1. Like so, if anybody wants to follow along, which apparently some people do. I'm not sure why, but they do it anyway. Oh, it has pistons. Look at that. Little details. Well, pseudo pistons, basically. They fake it. They fake the, well, they give you the illusion of having moving parts. Which is what it is at this scale, mostly illusions. And that's all. Nope, wait, need one more. Get out there. Nope, still doesn't want to come out. Oh, there we go. Oh, it does wiggle. Wiggly bits. Or arms, if you feel like it. This has potential. Mandibles of some sort. Or T-Rex type things. Now, clean this. There's a bit of the red dust stuck on there that will transfer to the white parts if you use them. But yeah, welcome everybody to our live streaming. Oh, there's the pilot seat. That's a very wide seat. Looks a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. Where's the butt? There's no... That's like very shallow. Is this a standing seat? What is this? It's kind of shallow. Looks uncomfortable. Right. This is B5. And we take B5. We rotate these things, we wiggle these things down, that's all. And something needs to move. Where? Wiggle this? What are you trying to make me do here? It says to wiggle. We're wiggling. And there's a bump on this thing, which is not part of the details. It's just a nub. Alright. And then D17, if I recall, this is pile D. This is D17. Clean out those nubs. And that goes in the back. Like so, somewhat sharp. Be careful with the fingers. Well, it's kind of hard angles there, so if you press too hard, you're gonna hurt yourself. Now we need 606-2. We need. Wait, that's it? Oh, wait, hold on. Why are we? It says to attach the arms to the body already, but then it shows you like something here. Well, clearly the arms are missing. Here also the arms are missing. So what the hell am I doing here? Do I put the arms in and then remove them? It would appear so. Oh, and then the arms are back here. Alright. Very confusing. Is this thing even working? Oh. Well, okay, I'll do that in a minute. My bad. I was kind of distracted. Okay, anyway. I know we do things very confusingly over here. We have no idea what we're up to. It's a miracle we get anything done. Alright, so for 06-2 we need D5 and D6, which appear to be these here parts. We also need the arms, so we're gonna have to take apart our crab over there. We're gonna have to, and he was just getting used to his new arms. Gonna have to rip out his arms and use them for parts. And that's clean enough, I guess. Alright, so let's pluck these. Oh, it fell out on its own. Alright. So one of them is a it's like so. And okay. That will be that one. Nope, like so. Okay. Because I messed those up a little bit earlier when I was playing around with those, and that doesn't seem right at all. Okay, that's okay. That's correct. That is the right shape for this thing. Okay. So yeah, like don't try to transform your model kits into crabs. Sometimes you'll bend things in ways and then you won't remember how things are supposed to be, and you'll spend several minutes being confused, like, okay, how am I supposed to like untwist this? Alright, anyway, so D5, which is this thing apparently, or is it not? It's not, or it might be. Hold on. Alright, so okay, so this little notch here points back, so it is the correct way. So we pop that in there. It doesn't want to go in, so what do we do now? Try again. and it is not fitting in, so what do we do? What the hell? How is that even? It doesn't seem to actually clip anywhere, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with this. Okay, let's just make sure. Because I can't just be like holding on to here. Or is it this one? No, it doesn't seem to be like the right one. It's definitely D5. That's the one we're looking at here. And this is definitely the right arm. And we popped that on there. But it doesn't really seem to clip on. It doesn't seem to attach to anything. It's just like holds on there, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Am I supposed to slide this in here somehow? Nope. Nope. Doesn't go in. No clue. Alright, so let's try seeing if it like fits with this thing. So what do we do with this? Okay, I guess it just floats on there for now. Let's just leave it like that. Let's just float. So, I guess it just, okay, it does just float, I guess, for now. Nothing really connecting it to this part. It might connect later, but for now it just kind of just floats there without being really attached to anything. I hope that's the way it's supposed to go. We'll see if we made a mistake sooner or later. You might have to go back and correct this. And we do the same here. So basically this looks like gorilla arms kinda. It's flexing, okay, but there we go. So pop that on there, and then move it back. It was out of frame, obviously. Let's try to get this. Okay, so now that was 02-6 and 02-3. Oh wait, that's okay. That's the step of 02. Okay, never mind. And then we take what appears to be F. Do we have an F? Oh, we do. F. That's the ABS part. Well, the ABS runner from before that someone warned me would be problematic. Get that nub out. Very small part. Where you're supposed to go. D1. Another very small part which I cannot. Oh, there it is. Thought I was gonna spend more time looking at that one. Get those nubs. Look around carefully. Oh, don't drop it down. Okay, so one of them is supposed to be different. Like there's a little rectangle on the butt here, so points away from the part and clips on there, hopefully without flying off. There we go. G114. G1. That is G1. Okay. G114. another nub here. Those are very, very small, hardly noticeable, but they do kind of affect the fit of the various parts. And push that in there. Use a stick to help you out. Stick being the oldest tool humanity has ever used. It's still useful to this day. Now E7. E7 looks like that. Wait, that was F. Why is this E? Oh, okay, I guess I mixed the piles together. Get rid of those nubs here and look around for other potential defects. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, everybody's coming. Hold on there. Let me just add you to this thing.
From YouTube, Morning Glary Moth said Huo.
Huo. Hey Jazz, how you doing? Welcome everybody. I figured like it would be kind of, well, it is kind of boring watching someone build these things. Look at this thing. This is fun. Oh, all the wibbly wobbly bits. That's a bit excessive for like where does the guy go? If that's the cockpit hatch, does he get smooshed in here? What the hell? Anyway, yeah, welcome. We're building the, I don't know how much you care about Gundam and Gunpla in general, but we're building a what is referred to as real grade model kit by Bandai. Yeah, look at that. This is supposed to be a pilot seat, and his legs gets like smashed by the hatch when it closes. Oops, you can't even see it, but yeah, it's kind of that's the pilot seat, and just gets squished.
From YouTube, Morning Glary Moth said, I grew up on Legos, so people building thing is not boring. Ooh.
Oh, nice to hear. And welcome, yeah.
From YouTube, Hattori Hanzo said, I watched this in Pip while working law.
Hold on, I'm missing some stuff here. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I'm always surprised at like how people watch this. That was the kind of that was when we always, well, when I started doing this, I was like, nobody's gonna watch it. I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, people actually enjoy watching this. Usually to my great surprise. All right, so we got this so far, and 06 dash. Step 06-4, we need to put with some andagato G113 and H2. I'm gonna get the rest of these out. Assuming I'm gonna need them anyway. All the remaining G1 parts here. Bits of the shield, whatever this is, and that. Parts of the rifle, whatever that, no, it looks like a rifle piece. The hilt of the katana. This is supposed to be 15 meters tall. The katana itself is about the same length as the mobile suit, so Imagine the work order came in at the factory and it's like, you want us to build what now? What size? But then again, like, all their mechas have faces, which is completely unnecessary. And yet they do that over and over. It needs to have a face, otherwise how will you know that it is piloted by a human?
From YouTube, Morning Glory Moth said the clipping noise is very satisfying.
No. No. Thank you. Well, I'm not making the noise, but thank you anyway. My nippers appreciate the comment. I'm sure they feel satisfied that their life's purpose is bringing satisfaction to ears. Okay, nip this. I'll be quiet while the nippers do their work. No, and we're running out of parts though. Oops. Apologies. And that's all for G1. Surprisingly, this is one of the simpler real grade kits I've worked on. There are very few runners, and not that many parts per runner. So, well, then again, this thing doesn't have a ginormous backpack. It doesn't have like huge numbers of accessories, so it is. That's probably why it's so simple. Let's put all these parts over there. Try to figure out which ones we actually need for the next step. So we need, I'll put it in the corner right over there. We need G1213. That would be that. And this. And we need some H. Small one right here. I should probably put the link in the Basina's Discord in case Nikora wants to. Well, it's probably outside her time zone right now. We'll leave her alone. That's all of H. Do I need you? Probably. It's a weird looking thing. What is that? Oh, that's the end cap of the scabbard. Not terribly good looking gold on this thing. Technique for like gold plating has much improved since this kit came out in 2015, so like, yeah, over 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And the technique for gold plated parts or metallic like plate has vastly improved. It doesn't look like so cheap and plasticky anymore. Like it looks like much, well, it doesn't like it's like been dipped in like way too much paint. Although I feel like I've seen earlier real grade kits with like much detail. Yeah, again, this thing is the size of a building. I mean, lengthwise, this is the size of it. Like, as tall. It is as long as a building is tall. Like a 5-story thing. And somehow they found the time to like engrave the tag here with the. I can't read this, but I'm assuming
From YouTube, Morning Glory Moth said Shinny.
Oh yeah, very shiny. You can even see my fingerprints, of course, and you can see the detail, which is a very nice thing. Like you have like the wave pattern here on the blade, also reproduced. Hopefully it's not blinding anyone. But I've seen like sharper detail rendered on other. Let me just get these out while I'm here.
From YouTube, Morning Glory Moth said the engraving on it is very cool.
Oh yeah. Again, this is the size of a building. So I imagine like whoever had to. This is not made by. This isn't like some artisan forging this. This is like people in factories, in giant factories in space, and like they get a work order for this. And this is a mass-produced suit, I think. It's a mass-produced mecha. So, oh no, wait, this one's a prototype? No, this is a. It is a mass-produced suit, but it's a variant used by a certain character in the Gundam Seed universe. Maybe that's why he has a blade. Although I'm kind of like damaging this here. Hold on. I'm gonna take my chrome markers here and try to fix that. Just like cover up the part that was filed off with a little bit of chrome paint here. And leave that to dry somewhere. Chrome markers are, well, any kind of metallic paint markers are always very useful. Let me just click that and let it to dry. Over there. Hey, whatever. I'm here already, so I'm gonna get the rest of the parts. There's very, very few parts left. I'm probably not gonna, like, I probably could have finished this yesterday, to be honest. Because I'm reaching like 3 hours. And yeah, assembling whatever's left's not gonna take very long. So this might be a short stream. Well, the polite thing to do, like for streamers, if you end up doing whatever project early, is to have something prepared as a backup to basically fill in airtime with. But the problem is, like, I'm not a very good streamer, so I do not have anything prepared. I could probably yap about the review this thing, and well, actually there's not that much to say about it, I feel. Yes, I am terrible at this. Okay, so that would be that for runner A. Yeah, I'm basically out of runners. Oh, well, almost. We have a couple of parts here, but okay, we can get these out as well. I do warn people that my stuff is kind of boring because I don't emote as much. It's like I'm playing a horror game and like, okay, that's interesting. Otherwise, like, meanwhile, other people are like screaming on the top of their lungs at their screen for no reason. I'm like, calm down. Yes. Anyway, that's a whole of run. So basically, yeah, we're out of runners. Okay, so we were at step 06-4, okay, G 13 and 12. Make sure we trim all the excess. File these nubs out gently.
From YouTube, Morning Glory Moth said it has a good comfy vibe. I don't always want to watch streams WJTH screaming after all.
I mean, like, I don't show an excessive amount of excitement at things. Well, occasionally, but yeah, you get the point. But yeah, appreciate it. Alright, so whatever this was. No, I don't even need this yet. What am I doing? Oh, I do need it. How about this is H3. The other H3 over here, and a little bit of I'm basically using this is a metal file, which is not really indicated for, well, it's a, what's it called again? Needle file? Yeah, needle file. Which is for metal work, like jewelry and stuff, but it's really not meant for whatever it is I'm doing here for plastic models. But it's basically the equivalent of using a chainsaw to like fine sculptures. But it works out. It's a matter of skill, I suppose. Let's put these over there so we don't lose track of them. Whatever these are, let's put those where the weapons are. I'll put those over here. What is this thing? Is that another gate? That can't be another gate. That's stupid. Okay, no. Do I need that yet? No, I don't. But I do need this. Yes, I need A18. A lot of very small parts coming together here. With the, oh, there's. Okay, let's actually put some parts on there. So G13 goes, lift the arm. G13 goes under. Huh? Nope, that's on the other side. G13 goes, I would assume here, but apparently not. Oh, it helps hold the front and back. Or does it? Am I supposed to not? Oh, okay, it doesn't actually connect with this thing. Nope, that's definitely not this one. Let's try this one then. Well, one of them has to work. There's only two of them. Permutate, combine, something has to connect. Neither. Well then. Okay, one of them. Okay, no. What am I looking at here? Okay, I'm gonna take this 1.5mm drill here, just pull this out a little bit. What the heck? Is it upside down? I feel it should connect. Why is it not? Okay, am I doing this wrong? Or is it this one this way? And G1, well, G13, G12. Okay, the wider part to the front. Alright, so that would mean this is G12. Let me just drop it again. Yes, we also spent quite a while. Oh, there it is. Now, what the? Now it works. Hooray. you follow the instructions, suddenly things actually do what they're supposed to, which is mystifying. Oh, there we go. Still these floating armpits, let's call them. That'll be part of the face, it seems. Put that over there. And then each... why don't I have 3 of these? Okay, H2 with some undergatos. Undergato over here. Undergato. I hope that's the right one. Yep, one undergato. It's always tricky to figure out what is part of a detail and what is part of a nub that needs to be removed. Is there? No, that's not it. No, that is it. There. There we go. So now, H2 and H1 go there. I assume, yes. Press that in. Oh, just remembered that I should have given credit for the thumbnail. It was somebody else's idea about the a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Because if you think about it, Metal Gear does look kind of crab-like. Well, it's supposed to be some kind of dinosaur, but really, everything's a crab. Only in C3. C would be that thing. The white pieces. Yep. C3. Just get the nubs out. And A18 goes in there.
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said, waving hand.
Hey there. How you doing? We're building Astray. Haven't really played Monster Hunter in a while, sorry about that. I mean, I feel like we've kind of run out of things to do there. We're just waiting for the expansion. Anyway, how you doing?
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said, trying to finish up Stories 3.
Oh. I'm gonna get that one. I need to get the rest of them. And you get to get Stories 1 and 2. And actually play those before I start Stories 3, because... I mean, I looked, I was like, yeah, it has too much, like, Pokemon energy to it. Which is, it's kind of basically Pokemon. Monster Hunter Stories.
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said, I didn't finish 2 yet.
Yeah, I need to get, like... I still need to finish start Monster Hunter Rise. I bought it when it was on like sale, and like I haven't touched it in forever. I got it before I got Wilds. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna play it. Oh, look at that. This is nice. Pseudo piston there. Does it wiggle? No, it doesn't wiggle anymore. It's like trapped in place. Oh, it does wiggle a little bit. Very slightly.
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said, I'm also working on the new Mega Man Star Force collection.
Very nice. Small detail here. Wait, should I have the exposure? That looks fine. I think the exposure was kind of high yesterday, so it looked a bit washed out. And I'm working on kits that are mostly white. Too much exposure just ruins things. Oh, this comes out. That shouldn't be coming out. That is very slight movement here, not much. Should that not be more? Does it tell us later on? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, I think that's pretty much, no, that's a little bit more for the chest, but there, this seems like not enough. And now the part is stuck on there. Okay, never mind. Because it's a very, very slight movement for the this joint there. I don't think that. I feel like that's not enough for that. Yeah, it's like barely any movement. It's like this is supposed to be like one of the more flexible mobile suits out there with like the highest range of movement, and yet let me just try to pump this out, see if I can make this move without breaking it. The thing about real grade inner frames, you have to flex them, bend them around a bit to, well, you have to limber them. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's a bit more. Yeah, so that's like some, like what, 15-degree angle bend there, but it does seem like we'll lose most of that to, well, it's like blocked by the parts kind of hitting against each other. Well, unless I put this, nope, it is symmetrical. Yeah, it is symmetrical. At least I think it is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter if I put it on the other side, it will still block it the same amount. Yeah, it's like barely, no, it's barely registering some kind of movement. Okay, well, might need some modification on this thing to kind of like increase the clearance, or at least like, so it doesn't make like contact so soon when you're trying to bend the back there. All right, so that's, and something fell off and I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Okay, moving on. That was 06-4, moving on to 06-5. And we take the 16A19. Clean the parts. this way, and underneath pop A19 with the, you pop that in there with the things pointing that way, and you, I can't read Japanese, but that's never stopped me. No, well, it doesn't matter anyway. There you go. Oh, actually, hold on. Give me a message. I mean, text message. Let me just check this. Yeah, it could be important. I'm right here. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna like say I'll be right back. I'm right here, so I'm not actually left. I'm just, yeah, we don't do things professionally around here. That wouldn't be on brand. Okay, what does the guy want? Okay, it was taxes related, because I mean, we don't agree with the government, but you still gotta pay the taxes if you don't want to get collected upon. Alright, so that's the G16. Okay, where is G? The G's the black parts, and then D2, which appears to not be this one. This one. I do have a perfect grade. Oh, the back of the neck. I see. Very nice. I have a perfect grade Astray. I'm still trying to get the master grade Astray. I don't think I'm gonna get like a high grade one because this thing is, it's not worth it. Like, because this is like supposed to be one of the most articulated mobile suits out there, which like mimics human movement most. So it feels like a waste to get something that isn't fully articulated. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Jazz. She's still around. Actually, I should just like post the Twitch link in Basina's house. That's probably, well, makes more sense for you guys. Okay, so that thing goes G16. Over here, we put D2 in the back. Hey, it's starting to take shape. Look at that. It's fancy without being over the top. Lots of like wobbly bits wobbling around. And the, does this even open? Okay, hold up. Let me just pry it out. No, what the hell? Okay, this is not supposed to like fly off like that. This is supposed to stay there, but unless it is supposed to fly off, I don't know. Like every time you open the hatch, part of the mobile suit just like accelerates into lower orbit. Here you go. That's the hatch there. It was a weird hatch. That's like a bizarre type of opening. But oh well. Okay, so we got that. So what else do we need? F6 and F7. F6. F7. Wait, someone warned me about those parts yesterday. Like the ABS parts were really brittle, but I don't think I've encountered issues yet. Alright, F7 onto F6. That should just clean this a little bit. Follow the curve. It's on a curved surface. Okay. That's about enough. Okay, F7 onto F6. Notch in. Oh, what? Oops. Oh, okay, this part doesn't actually... This is like a single... Okay, I see. It's a single part, so that's why you can connect it like so. Yeah, I was hoping this would like have a bigger range of motion, but it doesn't, sadly. It's only very slight wibble. Alright, that was 06-5. We got a little insert here. Blob of like an introduction about the katana here, which again is the size. It's this thing is about 15 meters tall. This thing is also 15 meters long. So that's a lot of material. Giant robots don't make sense by our physics, but we like them anyway.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, "Hi, and how are you doing?"
Hey Zeta Gundam, how you doing? Welcome back. We're making a lot of... I feel like I'm gonna finish this one pretty soon. Like there's not a lot of parts. It's a much simpler kit than most RG kits. But yeah, thanks for joining the thing in progress here. Okay, so 06-6.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, "I'm okay."
Nice. Very nice. Alright, 06-6, so we need D7 and D9. D7, D9, these, and D10, D8, so those are the shoulders. And we need A5 and C. A5, A6, C18, C19. Which appears to be these. Oops. Okay, that was scary. Oh, it is kind of flexible. It is a bit wobbly. It's a wobbly fella. Yeah.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, "I thought this is MG."
No, this is real grade. I don't have the I do have a perfect grade one. I don't have the master grade. I'm hoping to get the master grade one, build that before I build the perfect grade. I'm trying to get one at good price. Well, there's like lots of variations for the master grade. I'm trying to get one that's... I'm probably just gonna get the red frame because that's the one I know the most. I haven't. There's like lots of side stories with Gundam Astray, so there's lots of variation of it. It's like the Sengoku Astray, which is basically a samurai armor type thing. Getting the undergatos here.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said I'm taking a long break from building Lowe.
Well, you take a break, your backlog will grow. That's how it works usually. Unless you've taken a break from buying new kits. Which, nobody really believes that. Are you kidding? I never take a break from buying new kits. It's a problem. Or happy. Yeah, kind of problem. Alright, just cleaning those undergates and any nubs I can find gently.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, so I'm sticking with Transformers toys.
Oh, those don't require building, right? Wait a minute. Is that? Oh, that is a nub. Okay. Because sometimes there's little bits of detail that look like nubs, and you like remove them, and then you like realize, oh, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. Very gently remove those tiny nubs.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, how long is this build to finish?
It took like 3 hours yesterday. Probably gonna take like... Oh, I'm wasting time a bit, so... It's like I'm probably like taking extra time to clean out the parts, so like, yeah, about like 6 hours at most, if you take your time. It's simpler, it's like not, it is the least complicated. Again, yeah, like this has been like way more complex things out there. Why am I getting so many messages suddenly? Never mind.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said I rush.
Yeah, that's probably like 4 hours if you're rushing. Alright, so... Oh, I need those. I need F12, which is an internal part, but still I'm gonna clean the nubs. Well, it appears to be an internal part. It's ABS. Oh, that's why. This is where the brittleness might become an issue, because ABS, especially ABS like in kind of this like clamp formation, tends to like crack on the inside. Like the inside, like you might like see like crack. This whole thing, I just like fall off, like break off. So that could be an issue.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said to build a gunpla. It takes me 10 mins or 1 mins.
Well, that's impressive. Ten whole minutes. Okay, D7, D9, and again with a little nub here. And D10, D8, and F12. Yeah, 06-6. So, and then E5. E5. Where do you go?
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said for MG 45 mins or 24 mins.
Well, that's not odd. Wait, is that correct? It appears to be correct. Excuse me. And E6 and C. This is C18 onto the. Wait, no, hold up. Ah, there we go. A bit of a gap there.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said for a PG 1 hour.
A whole hour for a PG that most people take a couple of days to make. Alright, this is C19. Onto there. Again, there's a bit of a weird gap. Let's just wiggle that together. Or not? What are you doing?
From YouTube, Morning Glory Moth said, I am heading to eat now.
Alright.
Have fun.
Thanks for joining, Jazz. Yeah, you have a good sleep.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, yeah, I broke the world's record.
Damn, your name must be in the book somewhere. Or a book. Definitely a book. Okay, so then we just pop those on there. Just like that. It has shoulder-mounted engines of some sort. Here you go. Yeah, that didn't break off. This Char would have liked these. It's red, mostly on the inside. Oh, probably should do something about this. Oops. Let's disassemble the crab. Let's make sure this is all safe. It hasn't been damaged too much.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, do you want quinoa mantha?
What? I don't know what that is, to be honest. Is that some kind of food? It sounds like some kind of food. 06-7. 06-7, we take this thing out. We do what with that? Nope. Do we rotate this? Oh, we do. It does rotate. Look at that. No, wait, that's wrong. It is supposed to stay like that. What the? What are you asking me to do here? Like this? Just loosen it, okay. Okay, that won't turn. That doesn't want to turn.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, I met Quinn Mantha. It's a Zaku, big Zaku size of a Psycho Gundam.
Oh yeah, I do want it. If it's... Wait, is that an actual kit that... Or was it like a third-party kit? Let me look it up. Queen Mantha? And the double level, yeah, Queen Mantha. Ah, looks like a Queen Mantha. I built that one. I feel like, have I not? Hold on. I feel like I've built this. Nope, I haven't. Although I feel like I've seen it. Don't I have it? Okay, I'll need to verify. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I do have like, oh, Palais Athene. Which I think I remember the name because it's like a related kit. So from it is from Zeta Gundam. Yeah, it isn't. It looks like the Palais Athene a bit. It's like a related, I feel, related to Palais Athene. So yeah, I mean I've seen it before. Well, I know of it, although I haven't actually built it. I built a related mobile suit, which is also very large, piloted by the man from Jupiter. What a name! That's the title I would like to have. Okay, so that goes like so, and I need to twist this up. So one, wait, what are you? Okay, and then
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, do you want HG Big Zam?
Oh, I definitely want that one. Yeah, I've been looking for that one. I do want the HD Big Zam. It got a reissue. I ordered it. It's still... I'm still waiting on it. Also looking for the elephant. Whose name I keep forgetting. 069. That's kind of like a confusing. Like, does it want me to rotate it? What does it want me to do with this thing? Okay, rotate it at 90 degrees. Put this thing on there, which I think is on correctly. And then all it does is just connect that together. You know what? I'm just gonna pop that on here and assume. I don't know if this is gonna clip. It does look like it's gonna clip on there. So I'm gonna just pop that on there. For now. Okay, that doesn't want to go in. What do I do? Need to push, hopefully without slipping and stabbing myself here. Okay. Gently. Okay, that is a very tight fit. I hope I put it on the right way because that's not coming out.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, what will happen I super dollar chat?
Nothing. I don't think I've set up anything for super chats. I think nothing will happen. I'll say thank you, but that's about it. I don't really expect people to do that. It's enabled, but yeah, let's not do that again. That was scary. Wait, is that even in all the way? What the hell? I have no clue. Okay, let's try to... Need a block of wood. Hold up here, I'm kind of trying to figure out what the hell if I did something terribly wrong here. Did I mess up? I think I might have messed up. Okay, wait, this is pointing the right way. This is pointing the right way. This is symmetrical, so it shouldn't matter. Except, like, once you put this in there, it is not coming out. Is this as far as it goes? I wonder. Okay, what are you doing to me here? Oh, it does come out easily. What the? I thought this would be harder, but it's not. It's quite easy. Okay, there are two clippy looking things here, so one of them got squished. So I'm gonna peel this off a little bit.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, how about just build the Gunpla? And if you're finished, fix. I do that to my HG Gundam Barbados.
Say what? How about just build the Gunpla and if you're finished, fix. What would you do to your HG Barbados? Yeah, so like this one thing here got a bit squished, so I feel like it didn't connect fully, so I'm kind of shaving a little bit off, hoping that maybe that will allow it to like fit smoother. These just need to be glued on, honestly. Trying to rely on these mechanical clips here is it's gonna get worn out. Like when you like push it in, it's gonna get squished, crushed, just generally messed up. So it's probably better to just paint it. No, not painting, glue it, I mean. So I'm gonna shave this off a little bit.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, I just fixed the head.
Oh, cool. Oh, I still have the head to do. I'm not done yet. I thought I was getting close to the end, but no, I still have stuff to do. Okay, this is the wrong way. This is the right way. Let's see if it... There we go. That was a bit... No, actually, that still... I feel like this should sit further in. But it won't go any further in, so I'm gonna assume that's where it's supposed to be. Doesn't need to be any more further than this.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, okay, good night.
Okay, good night. Oh, okay. What does the crunchy noises are you making? And another one got squished. shaving this a little bit, but I don't think that's a good idea. Like shaving this little clip here just to flatten it a bit. Yeah, terrible idea. We should be doing this. And kind of widening this a little bit. I don't think that's going to make a difference, but I'm going to try anyway. Pay attention to the orientation of this thing. Yeah, definitely just need to glue this on. That's okay. I guess that's not going to go any further in, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll probably mess this up, but yeah, eventually I'll just glue these parts together, the parts that aren't supposed to move. So that should be fine. I don't think it goes any further in. It seems like it should, but it's not. So I don't want to try to force it in, so we'll leave it at that. Yeah, it does feel like the gap here should be closed, so it should like connect it further down, but I don't know. It might be, that's pretty much all it does. So I'm gonna leave it at that. This is the waist. Okay, we've done the waist. No, wait, the whatever part this is, 06-7. Alright, so we're just gonna leave these parts lying around for a bit. Okay. And this one fell off, of course. We are doing this live, so mistakes will be made. Not often, but okay, maybe often. What are we doing now? Head unit. -1. Head unit 07-1. We need C21, A17, C20, C8, D4. A bunch of stickers. Oh wait, those are the eyes. A21, C9, C4, A20, G1, D3. Basically everything else. Okay, C 2021, A17, 07-1. We put all of these together and we try. Everything is a turbine on this thing or something. There's turbines everywhere, I feel. Exhaust, intake. Yeah, basically it's there's more. There's like a, no, that's not exhaust. Like more exhaust here. So basically this thing has turbines, like things, propulsion everywhere. Turbines, I guess, like more turbine things on the shoulders. Intakes on the front. Pretty sure something on the arms, but yeah, no? Anything on the arms? No. Might be on the arms as well, I don't know. And more turbines and what have you on the head. Because gotta go fast, I guess. Okay, so that's... doesn't have any visible nubs on it? Huh, okay. This is A17. A17 plus C21. I'm assuming this is it. C21, C20. Just connect that over here. Yeah, it has a turbine on its face. Well, not a turbine, a jet engine, I'll say. Turbine is a thing you find in... well, it is technically a turbine. Yeah, it is. Like, jet engines have turbines. Alright, C8 and D4. C... nope. C8... D4. Gently erase those nubs and we carry on. So C8 goes into D4 first, like so. Why the happy birthday thing? Oh, that is. Indeed. Apparently it used to be copyrighted and then it stopped being copyrighted. Or is it still copyrighted? I don't know. There was a big fuss recently. Well, not too long ago, like a few years. Maybe a decade ago? Might have been a decade ago. About how the happy birthday song that everybody was singing was actually copyrighted material. And we just pop that in the back there. And there we go. Yeah, again, jet engine on the face. This thing has. And a spoiler. This is like a... What was it? Oh, no, not spoiler. I guess, yeah, kinda. This looks like the back of a... Okay, maybe not, but like it looks like it needs to go fast. Yeah. Alright, see. Okay, this is A21. A21, the clear part. So we need for that to look at the sticker. I don't always use the stickers for the high parts on real grades. They do give you like a bunch of options usually, but they don't always. I mean, they probably look better than what I'm doing, but I like my way as well. So let me guess. Yeah, so you have this thing has eyebrows. Look at that. It has eyebrows. Okay, you can't see, but like the cut includes like a piece of eyebrow with the eye. So you're supposed to. So it's green with black. Alright, so do I have my shit in black somewhere? I mean, I don't have any gunmetal. Give me a second here. Trying to locate a... That might work. Let me see. Let's take a look here on the side. That's just gray. I do have black. Let's give that a try. So, just paint this black. Just give it a second to dry. That's not even a good Sharpie. Kind of scrape off the from the eye part here. Scrape the layer of stuff. Yeah. Basically eyebrows. I'm gonna try. I thought I had like a black metallic something, but I can't find it. And unless I took it out of the box I usually keep these things in, and it rolled off somewhere. Maybe I need to get like a bigger assortment and make sure it does have. Yeah, this is not. This is no, definitely not. This is shiny. Shiny gray, but not black. Just wait for this to dry a little bit. That's way too much effort for this tiny part. I guess technically I should put the yes, like these very shiny stickers there, the very shiny green ones on there, I suppose. Okay, fine. Let's give that a try. Those eventually fall off, but that would give like a very. Actually, let me see how it looks first. So, yeah, that would be. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I don't need anything else. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Nice eyebrows. Definitely eyebrows. What we're seeing here. Like there's those black things. There's very thick, bushy eyebrows. As you can kind of tell. Is it in focus? Hold on. And again, yeah, it is in focus. Bushy eyebrows. Yep. Use 0 stickers. Okay, let's put that over there. Okay, so we need the face mask or face grill in this instance. Very dramatic. Should have timed it for a face reveal. Includes a nose. Oh no, wait, that's the eyebrow. It has an eyebrow brace. You don't even need any stickers on this thing. It's useless. It looks perfectly fine without any stickers. Alright, so that's 07. Oh, that's 07-2. What are we doing here? 07-2. So this thing plus that thing. Okay, and then C4. Let me use myself, I guess. It has an antenna? An antenna offset to the side. A20. Very small part, liable to fly off, so be very careful. A20 goes into the bottom part here, and you push that in, and A20 plus G1, G1, like so. G1 and it's from before. Again, this looks very aerodynamic. And then the very large horn here, whiskers essentially, or eyebrows, like All Might's eyebrows. Wait, is this his eyebrows or is his hair? It might have been his hair, not his eyebrows. Somehow I keep thinking that it's All Might's eyebrows. This is like the optional extra, the vanity package. The horn doesn't add any functional purpose, this is just there for aesthetics. Vanity. So go in there, like so. This are begging to break, I guess. It's likely to. Okay, that's the head. Put the head. It's a very nice head. Just put the head over here. The head doesn't have any gimmick, it's just like a static piece, but still be nice. Alright, backpack unit. Yeah, unlike most of mobile suits from Seed, where this thing is from, this one has a very, very modest backpack. Alright, so D15, okay, 8, hold on. Backpack unit 08-1. So we need D15, G1, D22, again with thrusters, like as if this thing was in like half turbines and thrusters. We have more thrusters in the back. Let's get rid of this little nub here. That is a thing. Alright, so G120 D22 with put that in there, kind of like so. Alright. G119 D15. D15 A, like so. And let me just get a tiny bit of. You don't really need to pre-drill with RGB, but sometimes, just sometimes, it helps a little bit. Okay, so then close all that together. That's your backpack. Almostly. Yep. These little connectors here for wait a minute. Oh, right. Little connectors here for whatever reason. What the hell is this? Oh. Random piece of metal. And connect that all the way in. And you just put, so you have display, that's the level of detail you get with real grade. I mean, you got a set for holding, for holding, and like a little stick here for a little shaft to a little peg to connect to the thing, and you have ones for display only, which you put on the back, so which I'm going to use like so. Very nice. And that's your backpack, the whole of it. I'm gonna, again, compared to the other things in NC, this is nothing. It's tiny little thrusters. Okay. Alright, so that's a backpack. Now weapons. -1. There's a school of thought where you should start with the boring stuff first, like weapons and shields. We're talking about straights are in the news right now. STRAITS, straights, not that kind of straight. But this is the Guele straight. This is... Oh, Guele Tetra. Oh yeah. That's from Unicorn. Is that a place? This is a Guele straight. Nothing to do with whole moves, but you get the idea. Let's build the shields first. Alright, now step 12 is the hands that we did all these already, so I think after we're done with this, it's just assembly and we're done. 2 hours. Well, I've been taking my time and meandering a bit, but yeah, we did decent time. What the hell is this for? I have, oh, this is for the shield. Okay. 9-1 beam rifle. Let me take. This is G. G22G. Where'd you go? No. There it is. G7. Like, well, I mean, the original real grade, like the RX-78, came with a lot of weapons, very detailed weapons. I feel like this is like it's a bit of a step down in quality compared to the earlier real grade had higher quality weapons. This is still like 2 slices of plastic and slapped together. And real grade kits would give you like clear parts. And we don't have. Oh, we do. We do have clear parts left. Okay. I was gonna say like real grade weapons would have clear parts for like the reticles, the scopes and whatnot. This one also gives you a clear part, but not for the reticle. It looks like it's for something else. What is this for? For the barrel? Oh, it is the reticle. Okay. And now you put that in there. Try not. Okay, it just wants to escape. And very slight pre-drill here. Of course, it escaped again. Ever so slight. Has nice ridges here, inner detail, very nice thing here. Like you can see the scope of that thing. So anything on top of that, 09 and then G8, or G18 technically. My microplastics getting spread everywhere. Again, these probably need to be glued together like these halves. I feel like the original RG Gundam had some pretty, was way more complicated assembly. There's like different colors for the rifle. They at least like tried to like accent the like the various parts, the separation between the parts with like slightly with differing tones. Plastic. I feel like gradually they started like cost cutting. And this is just a simple barrel, so that becomes, oh, this is 09-2, which I'm just gonna skip putting the number here, and then 10. Shield. That's the beam rifle. Let's put that away. It's all the same color plastic though. It's a bit disappointing. Now shield C7. Clean out the dust from that thingamajig here. C7 D23. Oh, okay. That's hollow a bit. I thought there must be something in between here. G9 and G10. If there was anywhere for undergates, this would be here, you would think. But there are no undergates here. Get the red dust out of there. And then we need this thing, that thing. B3, G2, G3. We need 42. 42. What? Why? Huh? Where? And why? Under... What the heck? It says to put sticker 42, which looks to be this thing. And this is a different 42. No, there's a different 42. This is 42 here, and there's 42 here. So I'm guessing I need that tiny, shiny bit right there. Well, if you insist. Okay, that's gonna fly off. It's like a tiny, very thin foil. And I don't think this thing has enough glue to stick to anything. Yeah, it's definitely flying off. And that's supposed to go where again? Okay, that's not doing anything useful. Yeah. And okay, it fell somewhere. Well, that's the adventure has ended, I guess, for that piece of foil. Which, well, it tried. Yeah, that's one of the problems with like real grade. Like you have tiny stickers like this thing, which, yeah, no. And those are gonna get lost. It fell. I mean, oh, there it is. Well, it was lost for a minute. And I have no idea which way is the right way. And I was stuck to something else. Okay, let's try it a different way. There we go. I need the pointy bit there. I don't know why this has to be here, but it's here now. I could have just painted this, honestly. It's barely noticeable, but it's there. Alright, so I was doing what with this? G10. Maybe should have done this one first. No moving parts in this shield though. G9. Real grade shields usually have some moving parts to it. This one does not have, like, well, I guess it depends on the design. Not all shields are designed to move, like expand, well, collapse or deploy. Oops. Alright. And now this thing goes. Are these optional? I don't know. So clean that up a little bit. Remove the nubs. Remove the nub on the back. Connect thusly. And oh, I should have done that. Wait a minute. What happens to these holes then? They seem to be wanting something to go in there, but there's nothing really that goes in there. And yeah, I would never have been able to like. Oh. Okay, it does say to put the sticker before you put this clip on. Ow. Well, that was kind of. Okay. Yeah, you do have to put the sticker in there before you put the thing. So then finally this thing goes on there. I'm gonna hurt myself. Okay. That was kind of. Again. Okay, that is the right way to do this. Alright, so shield number 10. And now 11. Okay, a bit straight. Like a straight punch, kinda? Is that what they're going for? Got some red dust kind of staining the build surface there. And it gets everywhere. I need to refinish this. Or I was planning to like turn it all black. Maybe I'll do that. What is this for? Have I skipped something? Oh no, it is necessary. So whatever's left. Everything else essentially. This is just an adapter for the an action base for Miniature or master grade, well, master rank, not master rank, master grade style square peg thingy. I'm probably wrong about that. So clean this up, clean that up. Yeah, it's kind of, the gold here is kind of crappy looking. It's not the best gold plating we've seen. Okay, so we take the tang, and you have detail here with some engraving on the tang, which is going to be hidden into the, I forget what it's called. It has a name. It's filled with like rice, I think, or something, if I recall. So pop that on there, which is a weird kind of termination for this thing. And you just shaft that in there, just like that. Very shiny. Not sharp, but shiny. Alright. Now what do we need this for? Okay, we do have a piece here which do I do with this? Did I feel like I missed something? Looks to be the single piece, so it should be on the torso or the waist for one of the weapons. Could be in the back. No clue. Well, this is a real grade, so everything has to have a use. I have no idea where this goes. So I missed a part somewhere. Unless it's on the head. No. No? Nope. The head seems fairly complete. Where does this even go? Okay, just finish assembling this thing first. So, C23, C24. This is 11-2. 11-2 is C23, 24. Onto here. D27 onto the end. I3 onto the other end. Some fake weave here. Very doubtful. The actual what's it? Rope tied around the scabbard there. Then 11-3, because you need instructions for that. It's like it shows you this very like motion, kind of like you see in, and I put it upside down, like yeah, it clips in. You just you just like okay, let's not break this. So basically the idea is like you can like do an EI slash kind of thing. You can just like pop it out and then you cut stuff. You're already dead. Yep, you get the idea. There's a nice sounds to it too, actually. Yep. Okay. Fun stuff. Okay, that's the Guele Astray. 4-1 is the hands, or we did this. Oh, there it is. Oh, Oh, it's for attaching that thing onto the side. Okay. So that's where you come into use. Okay. So you can attach that to the, just hook that on there, just like, oh, that's very nice. Very comfy looking. That's a very nice. It doesn't like forcefully clip in, it just like hooks on very. It's secure, but it's not excessive. Okay. Alright, so assembly time. Yeah, this thing needs to be finished. Alright, so what are you doing? Yeah, I'm happy we finished this surface. Alright, so we've we're basically at the end of this, so we're now at the assembly and review. Assembly and review stage of this real grade Gundam Astray red frame build. That's your, this is Lowe's Guele use mobile suit MBF-P02. So we start with the leg. And then we assemble. Well, we'll put the other leg next to it. Like so. The waist. Which way is the front? This way is the front. We wiggle that in there. What was the one I built? I think like, yeah, Exia also had like very modest front skirt. However, it was completely useless. You couldn't raise a knee to save itself. Then chest. You pop that on there carefully. Don't make a weird noise, don't crunch. It doesn't want to go in. Okay, there we go. Popped in. Very secure. I kind of prefer like the inner frame from the Mark II had like a mechanism which allowed you to like to lock the torso in place or unlock it if you need to remove it. This one, like, kind of, I guess people couldn't figure it out, even though it was right there in the instructions. Especially Japanese people, you would think would be able to like figure it out. And then in the back, we just clip this thing here, which is, oh, does it? No, it doesn't. Wait, does it? Oh, it does. It does move. Look at that. Well, it can move if it chooses to. There you go. I mean, a lot of Regal kind of have floating shoulder bits, which is not unusual when I think about it. It has a very nice, like, it has a sporty look to it. There we go, and finally, the head. There we go, without breaking the horn there somehow. Very handsome looking fella. There you go, Astray red frame, and to prove the point, you'll just hook that on there. I'll try to anyway. What the hell? I feel this thing should be a bit higher. Oh, it does go higher. Clip on there, you bastard. There we go. Can I not turn? Oh, you can. Let's try that again. Big old sword. There you go. Astray red frame would get the Gabbard straight, which is a bit excessive for. I mean, it does come in its usual armament of a shield, and which is like the regular Astrays. Armaments, I think, shield and beam rifle, as well as beam sabers, of which we have the blades here. Alright, so review time. This would be, I'm guessing, Guele. He does look like a Guele. Guele? I don't know. If the same Guele as in Witch from Mercury. Passes the vibe check. Why am I scraping the stuff? Because there's a bunch of dust everywhere. I'm gonna redo this whole setup. Alright. Actually, is you in focus? You're not in focus. Right, let's try to do a review of this thing. So this is a real great kit, so it does have, okay, maybe not this, just get rid of that for now. So it does have, well, it has less of real gradism. It does have like multiple point articulation on the like the foot here. All the feet are kind of simple. Toes move, of course. You do have like an ankle movement. There's like lots of wibbly wobbly bits in the leg here. You can kind of see kind of a back spine to the leg there, kind of moving when you like shift the weight on the ankle. Or you shouldn't do that too much. You kind of gotta loosen it. Yeah, when you can well. Is there some movement here? I think it does. No, but like the inner frame does kind of move quite a bit. There's like very exaggerated movement here when you fully flex the leg. Is like it's very open. As you can see in here, you can kind of see through. There's lots of like parts that kind of slide very exaggeratedly, which means like there's plenty of holes for like debris and shrapnel to get caught in if this thing was in a battle. Although I feel like this thing is like less for like it's more for one-on-one combat with it's like a defense force type mobile suit designed for like defensive purposes. I'm not exactly sure what that means. It's like very mobile, as you can kind of tell by this very sporty look. It looks like it's wearing sneakers and it's out to go for a run. It's like designed for speed. It's very light. Actually, how big are you anyway? Compared with our standard Zaku measurement unit, it is a little bit. It is slim compared to a Zaku, and it's about the same size. Zakus are like slightly shorter in terms of like the common mobile suit. Well, it is like the common mobile suit side, but it is like compared to like more protagonist type mobile suit, the Zaku is a bit shorter. But yeah, this one is about the same. It's like it's about I guess it's about the same size as Zaku, like height-wise, but definitely very slim compared to a Zaku here. Yeah. Although red. Again, Char would have loved this suit if Char had come across an Astray instead of a Gundam. It's like, okay, I'm ditching my Zaku, I'm going to get this. I don't know how the story would have unfolded, but that would have been another interesting alternate universe. Zaku, where you have the Astray as the already red comet. You save on money because it probably costs money to paint Char's Zaku red every time. That's why it's pink, because it's watered down red. It's like, well, they cut it with some white to save on money. This one's very red. They had budget. Like, I think this is from like a country that's somewhat rich. So yeah. So like very like lots of okay, can you no okay. Yeah, normal amount of movement here. You can do like a full split. Can you? Yes, you can. Unlike the Exia, which also had like a very small front thing here, but couldn't at all lift its leg. This one can do like I'm gonna say a kick, a high step. It's kicking a door open and taking names, I guess. I wish I had a door for it to kick open. Open up, it's a guestable or something like that. But yeah, so this thing is decently built. Very simple. Like, again, compared to like most real grades I've built, this thing is fairly simple. You do have... Actually, let me see if this thing actually does anything. I can clip it. Yeah, no. You do have like... This is supposed to be like 3 points of articulations on the spine. One is in the waist, and one is here. One in the waist, one is here, and well, that's it. Well, 2 points, I guess. I guess the neck counts, but yeah, this articulation is kind of completely enclosed. Like it is prevented from moving by the various parts that kind of like collide if you try to. Yeah, it does kind of move slightly, but very, very slightly. Not enough to be impressed by. The hip on the hand has like a very wide range of motion. And just yeets. Like, again, very holy. Lots of big old empty space in here. Which probably is a complaint you will get about this kit. Like, lots of empty space in the inner frame. It's basically... Well, people like Iron-Blooded Orphans and all the Barbatos style. Well, those Gundam designs, which are very hollow, which are basically very like skeletal inner frames with just like armor parts slapped on. This one is kind of the same. It does have like a little gimmick here, which I'm not too sure why, with the backpack can like move away from the main body, even though it doesn't actually add anything. Yeah, the chest wiggles from side to side. There's this little gimmick on the inside here, which is supposed to be like a little stick here, supposed to make a floating piston. It does have a little bit of movement, but not a lot. Again, what would have seemed like very impressive moving part is kind of like mitigated by the various parts, like these gray parts prevent it from moving much. You don't really see it. You can see a little bit of lateral like side to side movement here. What did I talk about this? Oh yeah, there was some of the weird stuff. I forgot to mention this about the waist here. There's this part which is kind of locked into place, but if you move forward, it unlocks essentially. It can kind of flip. Like the back. Okay, let me see if I can remove this completely. Yep. Nope. What the? This one doesn't want to go out. Okay, this one doesn't want to come out. Never mind that. The top part comes out, but the bottom part doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't want to come out. But basically, this is weird. It's like locked into place, but then when you move it up, you can actually. It is mounted on the hinge here, which makes no sense. Like why it would be locked into place here most of the time. Alright, so there's a. You could hang it from here, or you could hang it from there. I see. That's two options. Yeah, you do have the Guele straight here with the this optional mount here to mount it on the waist. Otherwise, you do have this built-in loop here on the thighs to mount it, which makes it a little. This is kind of busy when you mount it on the waist, the side. I would say side skirt, the little like things on the side. That's kind of it gets in the way of all sorts of movements. Whereas on the hips, on the thighs, it's fine. Yeah, we're moving to the chest. We do have, because this is real grade, we do have a cockpit that opens. Assuming I can get it to open. Oh, well, no, never mind. There we go. It kind of broke off, so well, it kind of came off. So that pops that back on. So yeah, you do have the exposed. Oops, sorry. You do have the exposed called the open cockpit in here, kind of down in there, and you can like close back the hatch, which kind of like smashes into pilot. It seems a bit uncomfortable seating arrangement in there, and kind of a weird hatch that's like just slams onto the pilot. Yeah, so side to side movement, not a whole lot of like a tiny bit of like front to back movement here. The arms do have decent amount of, the shoulders at least have decent amount of range, or do they? It has those, like a lot of real grade have this floating type thing around the shoulder, around the armpit, to like give it basically wiggle room, so you can like wiggle around. The very simple pauldrons here, very simple floating pauldrons. They're mounted with ABS. Again, this thing kind of falls. There's a few bits that kind of fit a bit loose and fall off occasionally, so there's that to look forward to if you build this kit. Definitely have to glue these parts in at some point. So let's go to get this back in there. Like so. Oh, it does twist a bit. Okay. Alright, so we're talking about these. Yes, there's some issue, some concern, I guess, because there are ABS parts used in this thing, and one of the parts that use ABS are the retaining clips for the shoulder parts here, which I guess you strain those a lot. I guess it doesn't seem like it would be strained much. Once you clip it on there, as long as you don't remove it too often, it shouldn't be a problem. But like you could end up like breaking those clips that are holding these together. There's some gap issues from here and there. Like some of the parts since it's all very simple, some of these parts seem to want to separate because they're only like held together. There's only like two halves here. There's nothing like, usually in real grade you will see me just kind of try to prove a point here. Well, you will see like kind of two halves, and then the third half, third part to kind of like overlap the two halves to like hold them in place. Like, yeah, these two shell, like, and then this third part just kind of like locks it into place. You don't have that. Well, even here, do you? Well, I guess not always, but like in many places you'll have construction like that where you have like overlapping parts which prevent other parts from like coming apart easily. You don't necessarily have this in this thing. There are parts that are kind of coming apart. Like here, there's like a little bit of a gap, Sometimes a little bit of a gap like shows up on the back of the arms here, or well, the biceps kind of separate. Again, this is like a very simple kit compared to other real grade kits. I should have found one of the Strike Freedom or like Justice Gundam or whatever these from Seed. Those have giant backpacks, like nothing, like wings everywhere, foils and ailerons and all sorts of things, thrusters all over the place. So this one in comparison, like fairly simple because, well, again, I feel like the main bodies of those mobile suits are somewhat simple. Most of the work is in the backpack, and this one doesn't have a giant backpack, so the main body itself is kind of simple. But yeah, but still not too bad. Like the aesthetics are quite nice. If you ever know, well, Meijin Kawaguchi, the guy from Bill Fighters, well, the real guy who the character is based on, apparently this is his favorite mobile suit to build. Neck and head are nothing, yeah, you're fine. There's nothing extraordinary about them. It's just a very static neck. There's no gimmick to it. Very aerodynamic, of course. Everything is a turbine, is a thruster. On this thing, there's like thrusters in the shoulders, intakes on the chest. Well, all of them have intakes on the chest, but you get the point. Thrusters in the back. So basically, this thing is like made for speed. It's made for like dueling, I guess. That's why it has a sword. Although again, it comes with like standard issue beam sabers and shield and beam rifle. I guess that's a standard issue. About the weapons, they're kind of simple. Looks like could be wrong, but I feel like this should have been a moving part here. Like this looks like a rail, and I can see it. It looks like some kind of rail, essentially. Something should have been moving here. I feel like, well, real grids tend to, if there's something that looks like it would move, like they do make it move. This one's kind of a simplified. It's almost like a high grade shield, really. Yeah, like I feel like this pike would have extended. I don't know exactly. I can't remember. I haven't seen a lot of media, a lot of anime with the Astray in it. The only thing I remember seeing it like Wing a long time ago, but they were basically just shown from a distance. But there's other media, manga, games, probably other novels and whatnot where the Astray is explored. The beam rifle is also very simple. It has that high grade problem, which is just like it's like two pieces of two slices of plastic just like pressed together, and there you go, rifle. It has like, I guess the bare minimum of a clear part for scope kind of thing, and a little bit of a overlapping part in this kind of hood here. Oh, there's like antennas. There's a little offset antenna here, and there's the same little offset antenna on the head here. So I don't know if that's related or not. It was just like part of the design. Little antenna to the side to get the FM radio while the pilots are out in battle, so you can listen to some tunes. What else? Oh, backpack with beam sabers here. It wobbles? It wobbles. It's a like little wobbly little thing here. yeah, you do have a lot of hands. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have a special hand here for the this handle here, special hand, and of course a hand for like posing dramatically as you draw your sword. Let's try to get that to reach. Well, you should be able to reach. Okay, if I do this. I guess you can't reach. What the hell? Unless I do this. Yeah, the sword can draw. It does does fit in the scabbard, which is not a new thing. I mean, I feel like I've seen this in high grades do this. Let me take a look here. So, put this together. Or can we? We can't? Well, this is enough for this hand. Okay. Maybe it's not for this hand. Why you won't connect? This for the rifle? Oh, this might be for the rifle. Not bad. This is for the rifle then. Interesting. Okay, this is for the rifle. My bad, I thought this one was for the this is specifically for the rifle. But I guess this one works. Yeah, probably should work. We're almost at the end. And nothing special is happening. But basically, yeah, you have the ability to draw this. Or I guess you could hook that. It might look better if you hook it on the... That'd make more sense here. Can I even reach? Yeah, I guess I can reach. And you do have extra hand here. So for some weird reason, they do give you the usual real grade articulated hands here, but because of the way because this is molded in alternate materials, and they had to like make red and white variations, so which ends up with the tips of the fingers are white, whereas normally it should be red. Which adds a little bit of creepiness to the thing here, honestly. A slightly creepy feel to it, to have white fingers, whereas it starts as red and ends as white. Not sure why. Looks a little weird. Wait, I am drawing my sword. Please wait. Give me a moment. It's stuck. That is what he's trying to say, I guess. Yeah, if you manage to like get this to lock onto here, it does mean like you have some range of motion for this thing here. Otherwise, it kind of just like hangs. Okay, let's pop that out. The toes are a bit... oh, also, another annoying part here. This these ankle parts are very, very loosely attached and seem to just pop out at the slightest provocation, which is a bit annoying. Like you might be moving the foot a little bit and it just falls off. Otherwise, very dynamic looking fella, very very like sporty, very like speedy. I don't know how to put it. It's like he's elegant, very nice looking fellow, very nice looking design. Otherwise, like somewhat simple other weapons, but it's a nice little addition to have the thing. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this kit. It's kind of simple. I feel like there's if you want an Astray, you're better off getting like the perfect grade or the real grade, not the real grade, the master grade. You might have to do some research to find out which one is the master grade with least issue, because there's probably many variations of this. I haven't seen like many master grade of these. I feel there's only like 2 or 3. Can I move you a bit? Is this loose already? What the hell is happening? Wait, please wait. My sword is stuck. Type situation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave you with this. Alright. Yeah, it's a real grade. If you're trying to collect all the real grades, you will definitely get this one. It's not disappointing. I mean, it's a little disappointing. It's not as like complicated. It what, 2 hours basically, well, 5 hours, let's say, of build time, with like if you just really take your time and try to clean the parts. Okay, this is kind of loose. I don't like this. This part shouldn't be this wiggly. But yeah. Oh yeah, some of the real grades tend to be a bit stiff at the beginning because you need to kind of like limber up the inner frame. But this one, the inner frame was kind of loose already, so I don't know if like that's a design change or it's on purpose. But that's the thing I noticed about this one in particular. I feel like the previous real grade I built were a bit tighter. Currently, the best real grades I've built so far. I haven't built like the later real grades. I'm still in like what people describe as early real grade syndrome kits. So I have yet to build the newer ones. But so far, like the best real grade kits I've seen are the Mark II and basically all kits that use that inner frame. I will include the what's it called again? Zephyrantis. Yes, please hold. My sword is stuck and will not come out. Yeah, some of the legs are a bit. The leg articulation here is a bit wobbly, is a bit loose. The toes also is a bit loose. Feel like. I mean, then again, this thing is very, very light. There's no giant backpack, so it's very, very light. Compared to this guy, who, compared to when I lift this, yeah, this one's definitely heavier. Charles Zagu has multiple layers of plastic upon itself. This one is much more hollow and has fewer armor parts essentially. It feels lighter. I should get like I need a scale. I usually compare like size using a Zaku as a standard SI unit of Gundam sizes, well, mobile suit sizes, but I should probably like get it a small scale to kind of like measure the weight of each kit every now and then. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna leave you with this guy here. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll try to continue building things every now and then, and probably try to like start gaming other games than Monster Hunter, and yeah, we're still alive. Alright, thank you for watching. I know it's kind of short and a bit all over the place, but we'll see you guys next time. Unless haven't forgotten anything? I don't know. Anything else I need to mention about this thing? No clue. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.